Hi, this is David Blockus, and it's time for this week's edition of Los Altos Homes Now. This week I thought I'd tackle the question, how long does it take to buy a home in Los Altos? Sort of an underlying question to that is, how many homes do I need to look at before I find the one that I really want to buy? Some quick stats: if you look at our local MLS, over the last 2 months, the length of escrow, and what that means is the day you put in the offer that it gets ratified to actually closing and owning that property, is just shy of 50 days. If you go earlier in the year, that was around 30 days. So escrows, at least the last couple of months, have gone longer. However, that really isn't the true length of time it takes to buy a home. One needs to add in the time it takes a buyer to sort of get educated and up to speed with the actual process, as well as understanding exactly what they want in a home. I equate it, when I was younger, I worked for a painting contractor and was taught the better the house was prepped, that being priming, scraping, caulking, those type of thing, the better the painting results. And it's the same in buying a house. The better you prepare yourself about the home buying process, the better the process will be and your experience will be better. Now, here are 4 things you want to think about. First off, I definitely get your financing in place. Get yourself pre-approved from a local, reputable real estate lender. And pre-approval means you've actually submitted your loan documentation to an underwriter who's come back with some conditions. You look at the conditions, you think you can meet those, and you know exactly what you can buy based on current requirements. So that's step 1. Step 2 is really understanding and knowing yourself and what you want in a home. And this kind of comes out a lot of times during the actual home search. When you're out looking at properties, you may say, oh, well, I want this, this, and this, and it turns out, well, you really didn't want that. Something else was a little bit more important. A couple things to think about are, location. Do you want to be close to schools? Do you want to be close to downtown? And then condition of the property. Are you skilled in doing little repairs, a lot of repairs, fixer-upper versus something that's completely done, you don't have to do any work. Third thing to think about is you really need to understand our local real estate market. Tons of websites out there that have information. Hopefully you'll stay at mine and look at the information that I provide. But things you want to key on are prices up, down, stable, sideways, where are they? Which neighborhoods are selling and why? Are there particular footprints that tend to sell better than others? Once you know those and you're up to scoop on where our market is, you'll feel much more comfortable when it comes time to putting in an offer, because you'll have an idea really where the numbers are relative to the house in question. And the last thing that you should have a handle on is actually understanding the purchase contract. Price, terms, what are your contingencies, what are your outs, what are typical time frames for those type of things. The better you understand the contract, again, the better offer you can put together and present to the seller and hopefully get the house. Now, as far as timing for all of this, I would plan on a couple of months to get yourself up to speed with really where the market is, comps and those type of things, conditions, and then tie in the actual length of escrow, which again is anywhere between 30 to probably 45 days. That leaves you about 3 to 4 months from start to finish, and you're done. As far as the number of homes that you see, I've had buyers who come in, sold one home, they saw 3 properties. Family knew it, this was the house, boom, they bought it. I've had others who were still kind of working through exactly what they wanted, and it takes 10, 12, 15 homes for them to look at to really get a feel that this is the right home, this is the right neighborhood for them. So I wouldn't really worry about that. One thing is for sure though, regardless of the number of homes that you see, if you've done your homework, the second you walk into that house, you will know that that is the house that you want. And that's because you did really good preparation up front. You understand the market, you understand housing values, you understand the contract, and you're really, really comfortable. So that's it for this week's edition of Los Altos Homes Now.